Hey there, it's me, Caramel Cat. You've never heard my voice before, so this is the first time, unless you follow my TikTok, Caramel_Cat10/Wieners Ripsell CEO, with the little Wayne and Raj emojis and the little Damien emojis, if you remember that episode. This is going to be a long video. This is going to be my first ever really long video, and I sound young, so I am young, and my mic's kind of bad, so I'm sorry about all this in advance, because I know fine rightly I hate watching videos like that. But this is a little bit of a rant, not really a rant, but like, it's if I wrote Total Drama Reboot as a season 3 world tour, because I actually have some great ideas, so keep there. By the way, if you hear some music in the background, I am listening to music, and if you hear my throat or anything, like, I am sort of recording this whilst I'm a bit sick, so hopefully the stuff will be better next time. I will probably be doing some more of these videos, but I'm going to go through everything. Just before we start, if you see, you know the way there's Sierra and Alejandro? Well, I'm going to be the Sierra in this cast, because if you can't already tell, I might be a little teensy bit obsessed with Wayne. Yes, okay. And for Alejandro, I don't have anyone. Why on earth isn't my mic working? Got back to working. My mic was not working there for like a minute. I'm sorry about taking up that extra time, but anyways, that's just to fill you in. And Alejandro for this episode is going to be a question mark because we literally have nobody for him. Hello friend, if you are watching this, I can't add you, I'm sorry, because it would be weird to have two Wayne and Raj duos / Carrie and Devin for us, because I'm a girl and you're a boy. So whenever you are watching this is why I'm not adding you. Because I know that you're really sweet and you're not an Alejandro. By the way, sorry for that rant there, guys. I just have to disclaim something for my friend. Now, for the creators of Total Drama, if you are watching this, I would absolutely love to be on the show. As well, if you can, maybe add my friend. Maybe as, like, someone who comes on the Aftermath show to talk about me, if I get far in the game, or, like, try and explain me, because there's nobody that knows me better than me and my best friend. Anyways, back to the video. Alejandro is just going to be led by a literal question mark. I'm going to be the Sierra. And for the Alejandro, he's going to try and manipulate Julia. He wants to be Julia's boyfriend. Little does he know, MK and Julia are already in a little thing. Yes, Maculia Cannon on the way. Yes, I love Maculia. So you might be wondering, what's your elimination order technique? What's your opinion on the characters? No, you don't know this, but I didn't really like Julia and Rochelle, so they might get a low placement. Scary Girl is a mid character. I think she was only like relevant for one season, to be fair, and she doesn't really have a storyline to grow off of. So that's just a little insight on what I might be doing. By the way, I do think that some characters do have development. Like, I'm going to be honest, Priya has development in my eyes, so she might get a little bit far, but not that far. I promise I won't make Priya's storyline be like, she's in all episodes. No, I am not like that. First bit is Molly. She's really one of the only characters who doesn't have any storyline to really revolve around. But I want to give the first challenger a war challenge, so it'll be fair on her. Because I do think she deserves a little bit of development and a little bit of screen time, because my little cousins like her. Somehow, I don't mean to be mean to them, but I don't really like her. She is funny though, I'll give them that. And yeah, so in season 1, she just wasn't that great a competitor. And I mean, no, she wasn't. She has all her storyline complete. And I actually have a reason to get her eliminated. So let me just explain that she lost the challenge. She threw the challenge for no reason, pretty much, she lost. Her team voted her off because she's the worst competitor, plus she's a whole storyline done, and they know who she is. Like, she has put a literal life in danger that could have been dead, I mean, and she has wrote bad things about half the cast. So they have their, reasons. I don't really have any ideas for first challenges. I have some for merge, but for now, I don't really have any challenge ideas. Okay, now hear me out on this. Chase will not participate in the singing stuff, because as you know, this is a world tour too, so he does not want to participate in the singing stuff, so he self-eliminates, and yeah, he's going to come back later, but that saves the entire round from elimination, so we get to see a little bit of the entire, like, cast from his team, like, being a little bit happy, so they don't have to vote anyone off, because, to be fair, in the challenge, he was good. because I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to make him be good at that challenge and then make it a relief for everyone that they don't have to vote someone bad off, because I do think more people have storyline. But just keep, every Chase fan, keep watching. He's going to come back, trust. Now, some people might get really mad, but Scary Girl is going to be third boot, because I feel like she doesn't really have any more storyline to really revolve around. She's really just a scary character. Also, she'd kind of be like the Ezekiel this season. Like, I know Ezekiel gets eliminated first every season he competes in, but she should stay on the third episode so we have something to, like, show she's a good character, and then get her booted off, but, like, make her try and stay. But then she, like, turns into the new Ezekiel, where she, like, you know, gets, like, all that stuff happen to her. Like, we already see a little bit of that in season 1. I'll get the clip up.
I'm not asking, I'm telling. A strong team is a...
So, that's Scary Girl. No, the next boot. Let's be honest, Julia's character development mostly actually ended in season 1. Season 2 was just her trying to win, and well, that made her become one of my least favourite characters. If you have watched the canoeing episode, which I've only watched once, you'll understand what I mean whenever I say I'm obsessive when I don't like Julia. I'm not putting up the clip. Just look at it yourselves. I am not putting up the clip, and it gives me rage every time I see the clip. But there is going to be comebacks this season, so wait a little bit later, because I do think that we should have Julia have storyline this season. I'm not trying to be, like, nice to her, because I don't really like her, but she has to have storyline, okay? But she mostly gets eliminated because of Nichelle, and Nichelle does get a villain arc this season, and we'd love to explore that. So yeah, probably going to get a lot of hate from this, but Damien should go next, because in my opinion, he's a good character and all that stuff. He's a really good character. People do think he should win this season. I personally think he's a good character. I think he should get far. But this is for the storyline purposes of season 3. And I feel like Damien should be eliminated because he couldn't do a challenge or something. Actually, do you know what? I don't know. This is a silly claim. But Damien has to be eliminated at some point. And I feel like this might be the perfect point whenever, like, you know, some of the villains have went home and we need to keep the villain slash hero so, like, equal, because he's more of a hero. And then MK would be a villain, the Alejandro one would be a villain, and then a bunch of the other ones would be heroes, most likely, and people who just want to win. Bowie, as well, is kind of a villain, but kind of a hero. He's like half and half. He's not the main villain in either seasons, but I feel like in this season he should sort of, like, be good to Raj, like he has been, and also just try his best to win, because that's Bowie. But we gotta balance it out a little bit for the heroes and villains, so I'm sorry, Damien, you gotta go. This will be an aftermath episode, so this is just a filler bit. This is where the contestants talk about their opinions on everyone else and how they're gonna come back, which they are gonna come. Some of them, 2 of them are gonna come back. Just like in the show, 2 of them are gonna come back. So, wait, I think there's only 1 in the show. Actually, no. But 2 of them are gonna come back this season because why not? We can have a double elimination, no matter how bad it makes. But there was, challenges that could have eliminations, but they got prizes, so yeah, this is going to be our first ever, aftermath show on this season. It's just going to talk about how the competitors feel about other people from the show. Now, the only problem with this is we don't know who's going to be doing it because, you know, Axel and Ripper are still competing. MK and Julia, MK's still competing. Wayne and Raj are still competing because I feel like they might be good hosts. I and Wayne are still competing. Like half the cast are still competing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna either bring the old Bridget and Jeff back. It would be funny to have 2 kissy couples in the same season, but yeah. And we're gonna either bring them back, or we're just gonna have it by 2 random people, like just 2 random people. And yeah, from down the street, just random people from down the street. No, don't come for me, but Z would probably be good next boot, for the simple reason that I think half of the storyline was around revealing the secrets in season 2 and stuff like that, and he's just a nice guy. I don't think he really cares about the million, if I'm gonna be honest. He's probably gonna bet on someone to win and then, like, get £20 from that anyways, and yeah, I am British, so I'm using the pounds, and He's probably going to do that, and he's probably going to bet on something. Plus, he already does have a deal from like some sort of like soda company, so he should be fine to live off of all that. I don't think he really needs $2 million. If I'm going to be honest, that's my genuine opinion, and I think it would be good if we got him eliminated a little bit early. I love Z. He'd be good to stay, but there is some other characters that need to share their storylines. So I'm really sorry, Z, but you don't really have that much storyline. Caleb, your storyline was literally completed in season 2 at this point, but you're gonna have a love triangle thing with like Priya, I guess. So, and someone, because at this point we don't know who, because we already got Damien eliminated. But we don't really need a love triangle. I don't really know. But if we do have a love triangle, he is gonna get eliminated here, anyways. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And he's going to just be eliminated. He's going to go to the aftermath, and he's just going to talk about his feelings about everything going on. Because I don't think he's eligible for comebacks at this point. He's eligible, yes, but I don't think he'll come back because he's all, like, nobody really likes this guy. He got eliminated first last season, then he got, like, 2nd or 3rd place. So, I think 7th boot is perfect for Caleb. Now, this is the last boot before the merge. It's going to be Wayne. Right, hear me out. I'm even getting myself to hear myself out, because this is going to be something that I will hate about myself. Putting him here. No, hear me out. I'm going to get him to win the comebacks. But what I'm going to get him eliminated for is for being too small of a team and being by himself like DJ. This man is the new DJ, by the way, because DJ was my favourite character when I hadn't watched the reboot yet, because I only joined last year. So obviously the reboot was already out. But, like, this man cannot be eliminated. This man needs to be protected from elimination, but he has to come back for around the end. So, this is going to be the last bout before merge, and it's going to be, like, an aftermath show. So, this guy, he's going to get booted. He's going to, like, talk about how he's getting on, and, like, how he's either happy or sad to have a super fan called me to, like, follow him around. By the way, I'm not sharing my name. It's just me. And he's going to be called Camel Cat for the sake of this video. And he is literally just going to be like either talking about whatever he wants. So he's going to be talking about expressing how he wants his friends to get far. But little does he know he's also going to get far. Merge! Wayne and Julia have came back. Now, in this time there has been like 2 episodes past, because the last 2 before merge, where you know, they were non-elimination episodes. So there has been a few episodes past. These guys are now back. And that's nice because I get to be with Wayne, and MK and Julia get some development. Which, yes, we need Macaulay Cannon. And then this new Alejandro guy, he's also going to get like some stuff with Julia done. So yeah, they're all going to have chat. Me, Wayne, going to have chat with the other guys, Bowie and Raj. And we're just going to see how this goes from now. So that's them coming back. There's going to be a reward challenge this episode, all that. Nice stuff. And this is probably going to be like probably the 13th episode. So by this point, someone's normally won in this season, but no, it's just halfway through now. Also, we also have Chase, because he gets found this episode in challenge, which is episode 13. You gotta remember about the whole Duncan thing and how Duncan was found. So this is the same thing that happens here. And by the way, this is merge at this point. I know it's not exactly like the first one, but this is now merged, so 2 people are now back. They found Chase, and they found, the Ripper type guy. So, yeah, so they found both of them, which one of them was supposed to be Scary Girl, one of them was Chase. And, they've brought back both of them. Scary Girl doesn't get to compete because she's actually, like, all beat up, like, Ezekiel. And Chase does get to come back as long as he agrees to sing for the full next episode. Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky, because we do need a love triangle. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have, I don't know, we're going to have, like, you know, him find, oh yes, he's already eliminated. Wait a minute, I'm going to have to take a minute. He's going to kiss Michelle, okay, hear me out. So she's going to, like, call him out for, like, kissing her without permission. As you know, she's going to have a villain arc. Either she's going to kiss him, or he's going to kiss her, and then she's going to blame it on him. Either way, he's going to get eliminated then in like the next 2 episodes, because there's going to be a reward challenge on the episode where there's boyfriend kisser, blah 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 blah. Yeah, my mom's obsessed with that song, so that's why I know it so well. And my little cousins too. But she is going to get him out because Michelle's going for her villain arc. But then later on, guess who discovers some stuff about Michelle? MK is. And MK's going to tell everyone. So that means that's now Michelle's elimination. Like, it's going to take, like, 2 eliminations after Chase. And I'll talk about those 2 eliminations now. But that's just so you know. The eliminations in between are going to be for Priya and Bowie. No, that's weird because they were both the finalists of season 1. But, like, come on. They're going to get eliminated together, and there's only, like, a few people left. So, at this point, they're getting eliminated quite good. Now, as you know, we still have May, the Alejandro guy, Wayne, Emma, Axel, Ripper, and some others. I'll count them out now. Yeah, that was pretty much all of them. And then, like, Julia. Yeah, I forgot about Julia and MK. So, yeah, they're all still in the game. But these guys have all gotten eliminated. So, at this point, there's going to be another aftermath where all the characters get to explain their opinions. Now, we're going to get back into the real show because that's just explaining everyone's opinions. Everyone knows how aftermath works. Next is going to be Wayne. He's not going to get eliminated. I'm not crazy. Pretty much what I'm going to do to Wayne is I'm going to make him, like, lose a challenge that's, like, supposed to be, like, you know, this good challenge that, like, it's like you get eliminated if you don't do good on it. Or, like, everyone just doesn't vote because nobody knows who to vote. Or, like, I don't know, I just don't want Wayne to get eliminated in the most classic way because I want him to be like DJ. But with, like, making it to the merge because Wayne deserves to be in merge all seasons. But anyways... pretty much what happens is, he gets eliminated, and I actually have a challenge for this one. It's going to be a slushy drinking challenge, where you have to drink the slushy as fast as you can. As someone who drinks slushies a lot, I'm probably going to win the immunity on this one, which, if it is a shared immunity one, Wayne isn't going to go, but for my version, he is going to go, sadly, because he's my favourite character, but I can't, like, have him win again. That's bad, especially for ratings for people who don't like Wayne as much, and yeah, but... Wayne is the best character, and I hope you guys notice that. So he's going to lose this challenge because he has to drink slushy, and he's not used to it because he's a hockey pro. And it's like a tie between him and Raj, but then he's like, hey Raj, actually no, I'll put on my Wayne voice. Hey Raj, I won last season. Why don't you win? You can win, right? And then Raj is like, yeah bud, yeah, I could win. And then Wayne, like, throws the challenge and gets eliminated by Chris. But of course, just like in DJ fashion, everyone hugs him before he has to go home because that's the literal tradition for all these characters that don't get eliminated. He deserves it, by the way. He literally deserves it. And he already has the million, so he can't win again. So we have to give him off. We have to give him off and go back to his house and play some hockey and be like a Wayne again. But he's going to be watching from home and, like, watching all this stuff. So, yeah, but he's never going to get eliminated, guys. If he gets eliminated, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because he can't get eliminated in my eyes. So, he's just going to get, like, booted off because he failed the challenge to do the challenge in time. And Chris said it as a last person to finish this challenge because it would be, like, at this point everyone's, like, friendly and they're kind of plotting to, like who to vote off, and Chris like, oh, this is too much, we're just gonna eliminate the next person who loses. So that's my rant about the Wayne elimination. Now, yeah, there's still gonna be a few campers and I have some elimination orders. Julia gets voted off next because, you know, she does have a bit of a track record for being the bad guy. She has been in, like, all the episodes, and pretty much I have a little surprise for all the Julia, like, fans in the finale. So don't you guys worry. She's just gonna get eliminated here because everyone knows she's a threat. Yeah, that's Julia's elimination. After this, I self-eliminate because I can't cope with the pressure of pretty much, like, everyone not really looking to be willing to, like, partner up with me and, like, duo up with me, and I hate being alone in real life and all that, and, like, most of the people are manipulators that want to be friends with me, like, you know, and I'm like, right, I'm quitting. Wayne is already home. There's no choice in staying here, so I self-eliminate the next round, which makes everyone happy and kind of feel bad because, yeah. And I just self-eliminate, so that's my elimination. I'm sorry, everyone, if that's disappointing for me. But don't worry, in the finale, I will have some surprises for me to do. And I do have some storyline for myself, which I might go over in another video. Aftermath again, where, like, a bunch of us just talk about our feelings on, like, the final, like... I think it's the final 4 now, where it's like... Who you gonna root for? Who's it gonna be? Is it Ripper? Is it Axel? Is it MK? Or Raj, because he's also in the challenge? Or the alley? No, that's 5. Actually, no. But there's still going to be a elimination here. So, this is done an elimination round anyways. This is a thing where we just talk. And then it's the final 5. I pretty much forgot about Emma, but Yeah, I love Emma. She's a good character, so that's why she stayed so far. I hardly talked about her, but she does have storyline, and she just ends up getting eliminated here for like not really being relevant. Like, there's gonna be some groups of people now at this point, and I'm trying to get some like for strategy. She gets eliminated for strategy because in the finale, we don't know what's gonna happen in the finale, but she doesn't really have much screen time in this season, or she does, but she just isn't significant. So she just gets eliminated this round for some reason. Maybe it was like a challenge, like maybe the next challenge, like Chris was like, oh, by the way, everyone, next episode is a dancing challenge, and then everyone's just like, oh, we gotta vote Emma out, like, or he accidentally leaks it, and then they're like, oh, we gotta vote Emma out because like we're not good dancers, like specifically some of the people that I haven't seen dancing. And maybe Raj too, because he just does jumping around. And also, like, Ripper only flosses. So, we really don't know how that'll play out. MK, I don't even really think... She does pocket-sized dances or something. I don't really know. But she is, like, they're not gonna... Emma's just gonna get eliminated for some reason. Because the next challenge is gonna be a dancing challenge. Because why not? Axel gets eliminated for being a threat in most of the challenges, specifically if there's going to be like a challenge at the end of the season instead of like a jury vote or something like that, which there has been for the past 2 seasons. So she is just going to get voted out for being sort of like a threat. And yeah, she's just going to get voted out for a lot. And I don't want to be like season 1. She'll pretty much in this season, she'll have watched the other season. She'll be like, right, don't you dare quit with me this time, Ripper. You gotta get to the finale and win this for both of us. Because yes, they have a happy ending in this show. They have to have a happy ending. So she ends up like just getting voted out this episode. For one, she probably like had the worst dancing performance in the thing. And then as well as that, then you know, all that being like a threat and challenges. So yeah. Knockoff Alejandro gets the boot next because he has been discovered as a new manipulator who's following in Julia's steps and probably MK's too. So he ends up getting eliminated because he's a threat in challenges, because Alejandro was good at challenges, he was a good manipulator, all that stuff. In the finale, in the original World Tour, this is when he was originally supposed to be, you know, voted off. But then a miracle of Sierra blowing up the entire thing, like the entire ship, got her till, you know, like be eliminated, and then he got to stay in the finale. So it's kind of working off that. So they vote him off because, you know, he's a threat. So he gets eliminated now, which is cool because he doesn't even have a name. He doesn't even have a costume. At least I have a name and I have a costume. For now, my name's just going to be Caramel Cat though, because I am not allowed to share my real name online. But this guy is literally just somebody. And he's just supposed to be like a new Alejandro that isn't supposed to be Caleb. Welcome to the final 3. These 3 contestants will, you know, see who can win. We're going to have a, who are you going to root for? Da-da-da, who's it going to be? Da-da, is it MK? Is it Ripper? Or do you pick Raj? No, at this point, Raj gets, like, you know, he kind of, like, feels the challenge that he has to do. So it's kind of like the Cody challenge where, like, it's not actually going to be the same challenge. Like, we can't have it be the same challenge. It's going to be sort of like season 1 reboot. Like the original season 3, the World Tour season 3 sort of together. So pretty much they're going to have to do parkour up the volcano like in season 3. They're going to have to build a raft to, cross the lava like in the reboot season 1. Then by the end of this, it's going to be back. Then they have to build like, you know, the pineapple people. But what they're going to have to do, because like Chris wants this to be hard, they have to build either their girlfriend or boyfriend or their best friend. You can see where I'm taking this, can't you? Because MK builds Julia. At this point, Julia is like, MK, what on earth? But then, like, you know, I haven't revealed the winner yet, so we don't actually know who the winner is. It's going to be based off whose pineapple person looks the best and most accurate. And as we know, MK is not a good sculptor, but we have to see. And people also get to root for who they want to pick for. But this is like what happens. But Raj gets eliminated before this. He gets eliminated in the challenge. Where, you know, they have to like do the little like thing from the World Tour season the World Tour episode, like the first World Tour, he's gonna be like the Cody one, and the whoever's versing him's gonna win. It's either gonna be MK or Ripper versing him, which I don't know why. I feel like MK and him are great friends in season 1, so I think it would have to be Ripper, and then they win. They ultimately win whoever's versing Raj, and Raj, him and Wayne just sit down for together. So yeah. No, I personally like both of these characters personally, for their own reasons and like my own reasoning and all. I don't know which one to like get rid of. But it can be an alternate winner, because I really do hope they add alternate winners in different countries now, so that you can have either ending. But in the canon ending, I kind of want MK to win, and like then because they've grown so close together, maybe even had a little bit of a relationship, then she's gonna split some of it with Julia. Then they're going to live happily ever after in a mansion. Now, on the other hand, I kind of want Ripper to win because of the whole Ripcell plot. I just want it to happen. Like, if you can't blame me, if there's, like, you might like MK Julia, so you would want MK to win, give some of the money to Julia. I like Ripcell. So, that's how I'm going to put it. You can have either one win in your brain. Like, I can't choose. I like both characters. I like both ships and all that. So, yeah. Now we're going to get on to some of the more finer details and all that. Just before we leave off this whole thing. But that was the whole elimination order plus all that different stuff. And I might try and explain the storyline in another video, because I really don't want to have to, like, rework all this. But I tried to explain the story as best I could. And I'm going to like tell you about some of the songs and stuff, because I do have ideas. And since there's like 30 songs in the original, that makes it even better, because I have like, there's going to be a few that I make, and like there's going to be a few that you guys could maybe make and send to the creators, kind of like Lonely and Alone, Lonely and Alone, Lonely and Alone, Lonely and Alone. I'm going to stop singing here because it's getting kind of annoying to me. But that's where I'll leave it. You can choose whoever you want to win, and I'm going to get on to the next bit. So, I talked earlier about some music, but I never really got back to it because it's not really essential to the challenges or anything, unless you want to have a singing challenge in there. I only really made like 2 challenges there the entire time. I might have some other ideas like later on. I might like make some more videos on that, like maybe like a whole like video about different ideas I have for Total Drama and like different things for the characters. I might do a video as well about character development over this season, because as you know, in the first season to the second season there's a lot of character development and all that. But I'm just gonna get back to the music bit, because I have got some music in mind. First thing is, we're gonna have like a solo sort of thing between like Ripper and Axel, and then in the middle of it, like pretty much they're trying to comfort each other because they're both going through like hard times, I guess. And then like after they sort of like talk a little bit by saying they're perfect for each other, then I come in and I'm the super duper uber fan or something like that, and I think you guys should stay together, or like something along the lines of that. Then Wayne comes in and like says you're perfect for each other, and then like I couldn't agree more, Wayne, or like something along the lines of that, but it would fit into the song. I don't really know what the song would be about. I tried writing something about it there, but it does not rhyme. So if anyone knows like a song that they could make and then like tell me about it and stuff, and like maybe even use Kids AI to get the voices correct, if they have the money, of course. I'm not going to force you to do anything. Then yeah, you could like do that, but I don't really know right now. I might write it and then like make a video on it, but right now I don't. That's really just the idea. It's going to be like a double solo between like it's going to be a solo between them, and then like some talking lines with me and Wayne saying that yes, they're perfect for each other. This would have to be like something to do with Rajbo, maybe even Wayne coming in and being like, oh yeah, I'm sorry that I like ruined some of you guys' romantic moments in the past. I hope you guys can make things up. So like they're having an argument, but they have to sing during this argument, because Chris McLean does these singing challenges at the most random times ever and all that. I think we need a song for Julia. It could be like something to do with like maybe boyfriend kiss. It could be like anything you think of. It can be. It just has to be like there has to be a villain Julia song before like anything else happens, because she has to have a song, maybe even with MK, because they're like gonna be canonically a couple next season, I hope, especially since Terry McGurran himself actually like thinks these guys are cute together. So we need an MK Julia song, or like just a Julia song, just like capture her villainness. By the way, I hope these songs are really good because I will be streaming them on Spotify if they are the best, like if they are as good as the old ones. So yeah. And we need another like whole cast song, kind of like up, 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 sing, 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 we're flying, we're singing, we're flying and singing. So yeah, we need to do like Come Fly With Us sort of song, but like not Come Fly With Us, because if I'm gonna be honest, Come Fly With Us isn't the best song in the world. Like it has all the characters, but I think we need to capture the characters in a bit more of a better way. It's time to like show off some of their personality, like what sort of like how good they are, like maybe even like some stuff where like everyone's cheering on Wayne. Like if I'm part of this, like I say, I'm gonna be doing a bit of a segment like going like Wayne, oh Wayne, he won last season and I hope he can do it again. Yay, oh Wayne, I really hope he can do it again. So can everyone follow along and come fly with us? You'll never miss out of an episode of drama right here on Total Drama Island Roller Reboot. And then that's the end of my segment pretty much. So we might actually have sort of a songwriting here, but that's all I can think of for like a new Come Fly With Us with all the characters, where like sort of highlights different things that have went on over the past like 2 seasons and what they hope happens this season, kind of like Come Fly With Us, but like Come Fly With Us is like bland, I guess, like blander. By the way, I just realized I've been like ranting for over like 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna have to cut this video soon, but I might put some more of my ideas. So that's the end of the video. I really hope that some of these ideas and maybe even me myself can be added into Total Drama. If they are thinking about adding me, please contact me in the comments, and I can maybe find a way to add you on Discord, or like I have Twitter, so if you guys have Twitter too, then I guess I could contact through that. So you guys, if you're from the Total Drama, like if you're one of the Total Drama creators, please let me know if you can add me into the show, and I can actually really help out. Like that was a good storyline in my opinion. Yes, I am learning Spanish because I think like I'm gonna like literally feel Spanish because I'm getting like my test results tomorrow, and yeah. So I really hope that we can like get some of these ideas into season 3, especially the singing bit, because singing was so good on season 3. And that'll be all from me today, and I'll maybe do an in-depth explanation on my character, some of the other stuff I'd like for season 3, and this is probably just going to be part one of many parts. Goodbye.